Ka'imi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So here's Ka'imi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from Jacksonville.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now Moore. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. Let's go. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. There again is Thomas. They've gone in a lot. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Jeanty going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jags get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
3rd and 3.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
The Texans send the punter out. as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Here's Smith to return it.
Just a 25-yard punt. Now that he was open for by any stretch. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 26-yard line.
Here's a toss to Jeanty, headed right.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Jaguars have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Texans nothing. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Got ready?
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
An option head-off here to Mixon.
Has some space here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 34. Again, it's Mixon. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Tompkins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Mixon, touchdown, Houston. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last two plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Texans 7. Jaime Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Genty.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. More now.
They'll get this out to Genty.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
The Jaguars at 10 and 5 to start play. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Moore. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
On the draw, here's Genty.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
61 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but That's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Okay, break.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 2-yard line.
Viking 18.
To throw from his end zone, Tompkins. Well, incomplete. It's tanked down. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Mixing up the middle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, there's a reason they call him a ball-hawking safety. It looked like he read that, Charles, and he wasn't stopping there. After he got it, he took it all the way to the house to widen their lead.
What's interesting to me, Brandon, is that our spotter, Bruce Murray, right before that snap, pointed to his number on my play sheet. Got to see him a little bit as a ball hawk and a return man that time, didn't we? That's just the type of play they expect from him, and he delivers in a big way. Nice call, Bruce.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Open man is Higgins. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tompkins. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Joe Mixon,
his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
and the Texans have cut it back within a score.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Brian Thomas
With another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Shreds it with a stiff arm. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And they're on 24-yard line.
On the ready.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
In motion right, that's Collins.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Back.
Looking to throw. Tompkins.
That is caught by Dell.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Cameron Johnston on to punt for Houston.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.